But still, I don't want nobody else with you. I don't want nobody else with you. Ooh,
Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can see by the title, is going to be my high school experience, how high school was for me, and why I won't ever forget it. So before I get this video started, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos because you will be seeing a lot of me, so get used to it. Okay, so let's get this started. So high school for me was something you won't forget. Like, a lot of people say high school will either make you or break you. I feel like for me it did both. We just gonna get into it. So when I was in grade 9, I started high school with girls who I thought were gonna be my friends forever. I thought that we were gonna live together. We were gonna finish, I thought we was gonna do everything together because, when you're young, you're dumb, you think those type of ways. So I thought we was gonna be together forever. And in grade 10, if you guys watch my story time, my last video, then you guys will find out what happened. But basically in grade 10, in the summer of grade 9, grade 10, I lost those friends. And the beginning of grade 10 for me was probably one of the worst years I've ever had in my whole entire life. I promise you, I'm not even kidding you. Grade 10, I was alone. I was by myself. I'm not scared to say this now because I got friends, honey. And even if I didn't have friends, I'm okay with being by myself. But back then, I was a little scared. So it was you're new to high school life and you're by yourself. So that's kind of how I was. But in grade 10, I was by myself. I legit had no friends. And the two girls who I went to high school with were no longer my friends. Those girls, things kind of got heated because everyone was asking, what's going on with you guys? Why you guys not friends? And that makes people oh, they about to fight, da-da-da-da. So, it kind of started problems. So that's how I was by myself for a while before I had some friends in grade 10. So I had a journey of friends. Y'all, I'm going to do a friendship video because I had a journey of them. But basically in grade 10, I used to do everything by myself. I used to eat lunch by myself, walk home, walk to school. Everything I did it by myself. So where my high school was, there was a hospital across the street from it. And the basement used to sell fries, just all these cafeteria foods. And I used to go down there by myself at lunchtime. I used to eat my lunch and other students would eat down there as well. So I would eat by myself for a while, and I would leave school earlier. So the lunch bell rang at 11:35, and I would leave at around 11:30, 11:25 to get there before everyone else. So just to avoid, because I was awkward, oh my god. So I would do that just to avoid encounters with people, because every time in grade 10, it's every time I seen someone, they were asking me what happened to so and so, and I was I did not want to answer. Now, if it was now or grade 11 or 10, I'd be I don't talk to them. But back then, I was too scared. If people asked me, I probably would have broke down and cried. I don't even know. But I used to leave early and get to the hospital before everyone else, so I would avoid encounters with people. So I would get there and I would just eat. And when I started seeing other students coming from my school, I would put in my headphones. I always had in my headphones. That's just something I do. Headphones are comfort to me, so I always have in my headphones. But when I seen other students, I would start talking I'm talking on the phone or whatever. I'm weird, I know. So I would start talking on the phone I'm talking to someone on the phone, but in reality I'm talking to myself. And I would just make it seem I'm not lonely, because I tried my best to make it seem although I had no friends, I tried to make it seem I had friends and I didn't care that they're not talking to me anymore. So I would always be on the phone, and when people saw me, they're probably thinking oh, so she talking to somebody. So everyone just thought that, oh, she has friends, so she's not worried. When in reality, y'all, it was the worst time of my life. Grade 10, I probably would redo grade 10 again and do it differently, because I was such a little kid. I was so scared to do anything. So, but that's that whole situation. I just used to always eat by myself. I would do everything by myself. I would leave the early before anyone. It's either if I don't finish, then I'll leave late. Like when the bell rang, I'll wait for everyone to finish eating and leave, and then I leave. I just did not want to encounter anybody. I just didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want anyone to ask me questions that I had no answers to. And back then I was scared. So it's like, I don't want to say something and then it goes back to them and they're like, oh, you're talking this, you want to fight. Because like I said, back then I was scared and I was not about to fight. No, I wasn't always the way how I am now. I wish I was, but I wasn't always the way how I am now. Like, I was so scared. So I didn't want to talk to nobody. And then it goes back to them and they're like, oh, so you're talking this, you want to fight? Because honestly, I don't know what I would have done. And I had no friends and there was 2 of them. So it's like, if they tried to jump me, they probably would have won. I don't know. But anyways, I wasn't going to fight them. Point blank, period. So, in the middle of grade 10, I found these 2 other girls. Grade 10, I met these 2 other girls in the hospital. They went to my school as well. But I met them in the hospital and it was cool or whatever. So I said, okay, we can be friends, whatever. But we didn't start off as friends, like walking together and stuff like that. We just started talking. I didn't even remember how we met, but all I know, it was in the hospital and we became friends after that. And then some tea happened and then we stopped being friends. And that's just that. But the girls that I chill with now, I met those girls in grade 10 too. But I didn't start chilling with them till like grade 11. The ending of grade 10, but I knew them from grade 10. Grade 10 was the worst year ever, I promise you. Because grade 10, although I lost friends and I gained friends, it still was a worse year for me because I didn't know who I was. If that makes any sense. But although I had friends, it's like I didn't know who I was because those girls who I was friends with, I was friends with one of the girls from middle school. If you go back to my story, you will understand everything. But basically, I knew that girl from middle school. So it was like everything I did, I basically did it like her, if that makes any sense. Basically, I wasn't myself. I didn't build a character because I was always around that girl. And you know when you're around someone, you start acting like them. So it was just like that. So I wasn't myself. So it's like now that we're not friends anymore, it's like I don't know how to act. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. So when I met those girls, I was still awkward because I didn't know myself. So, like, it is what it is, honey. But I didn't know myself. And grade 11 happened. Grade 10 happened. And we was all cool and dandy. Those girls was cool or whatever. We don't talk anymore, but it was cool. Now I met... And grade 10 is also the grade that I met the girls that I chill with now. And we still rocking, honey. We know each other for a long time. Hey boo, how you doing? But we're still cool to this day. In grade 11, the girls that I chill with now, they had their own group of friends. You know, we just ended up all chilling together, like me and the other girl with the 2 other girls and their friends. We all just made a big group. And y'all already know that people say 3 people can't chill because it's uneven. Like, you're gonna have problems because I'm gonna want to tell you more than I tell her. So you know, 3 it's just never good, and that's how it was before. And on top of that, we had a whole group, so something was bound to pop off. But we were cool in grade 11. We were cool in grade 12, and then in the ending of grade 12 oh my god, at the ending of grade 12, we got in a fight. Whole group over, we got in a fight with them. Y'all, I was so mad because I was like, I have 2 more months to graduate. I do not want to fight and ruin it, but things just happen. Like, oh my god, it's actually funny, but things just happen. So it is what it is. I mean, I didn't want to fight. We ended up fighting. That's how the story goes. But this is not about that fight story. It's about high school. So basically, high school was just an experience, y'all. Like, I met so many people through high school, and I don't talk to one of them. It's crazy. I met so many people through high school and I don't talk to none of them except for the 3 girls that I talk to now. It's crazy. I changed over the course of 4 years. Like, high school really changes you and you don't really expect it or realize it. But it's like you go through stages. So every grade as a grade goes up, you change and you don't realize it until the ending. You're like, wow, like I was really here and now it's there. But high school is just something. Like, I feel like high school taught me not to depend on anybody and to be myself, because like I said, when we stopped being friends with 2 girls from my last story time, I didn't know myself. I didn't have my own character. I did not know myself because I just didn't know myself. Like, everything that I did or everything, my whole personality was them because I've chilled with them for so long. I've known one of them, I know the both of them since middle school, but one of them we actually like we were best friends, sisters. So it's like I didn't know myself. So when we stopped talking, it was like, all right, so what am I supposed to do now? Like, how you gonna leave me like that? And when we said we was gonna get a house together, but it's whatever. So high school really molds you. Like, I feel like if I was to go back to when we stopped being friends, I wouldn't, because if I go back, it would change my whole outcome. And what happened in the summer of grade 9 really like taught me how to be my, basically made me the person I am today. Because if you don't want to be my friend, honey, bye-bye. But back then it was like, I would like cry for you. Like, I'll be like, no sis, don't leave me, I'm sorry, what did I do, let me fix it. High school really molds you, like it changes you. If that makes any sense, it does, I promise you. Overall, it was an okay experience. I would never go back to high school. I would never do it again, ever, because I did not like my high school. But in grade 11 and 12, that's when things got really crazy because of the girls that I chill with now, all of us as a whole. Things just got crazy, baby. Everything was just, like, things just got crazy. So it was like, I would never do, let me just say I'm never going to do high school again. I would never do it again. If someone asked me, did you like your high school? I would say it was all right, but I'm never going back. High school was a good experience for me. I feel like if I did not go through I went through a lot in high school. I went through a lot of friendships that did not work. I went through a lot of people talking about me. I went through a lot of loneliness. Like, I just went through a lot. And it's okay. Like, I feel like if I would tell my little sister something, I would tell her that it's okay to be by yourself. I feel like it's better to be by yourself anyways, because when you're by yourself, there's really no problems. Unless you find the right group of friends. So the girls that I'm with now, they were the right group of friends, obviously, because we've been rocking since grade 9 and we still going. So grade 10, sorry. So, you know, like, I feel like it's okay to be alone. I was alone, and look how I turned out. I'm amazing. Like real life. Like, I'm sorry, someone just decided to call me. Back to what I was saying. But high school is an experience. High school was fun though. Like, I know, okay, like, y'all won't be like, what is this girl talking about? She just said she hated it, now she's saying high school had its fun though. Like, we had water fights. Girl, the water fights were popping. We had water fights. What did we have? The fights let me tell you, the fights in high school, when you're not in it, is very interesting and it's funny. That's all I gotta say. We had water fights. We just had good times. Like, we had fun times. This was just high school for me and how I felt about high school, what happened to me during high school. So, before I leave, tell me guys how you like my intro. Because I like it. I think it's cute. I mean, I don't know what song you guys are going to hear for the intro right now. But my intro video, there's a song that I wanted to play, but I don't know. Let me know how you guys like the intro, because I like it. I think it's cute. Just the song, I want to change the song, but the intro is cute to me. And let me know how you guys like the outro. It's a little picture, but I still think it's cute too. I like both of them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and tell me how your high school experience was. If you're out of high school, if you're still in high school, how are you liking it so far? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys.